Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you guys the power rule, which is one of the first rules you learn. Basically what it is to find the derivative of a function. And I'll show you how this works, these examples on the right. So first things first, I'll tell you guys what this is about. So if you had a function x to the n, all you do is basically n is the existing exponent, you move that out front like this, and then you subtract 1 from the existing exponent. And that's really all there is to it. I'm sure it'll make a lot more sense, the examples, but it's very straightforward, but also a very important rule that's always used. Before we go on though, one thing that we need to know is that derivative of any constant is always 0, and this constant could be 1,000, or it could be a million or a billion. The derivative of that will always be 0. So over here on this example, this one, the derivative will be 0. But I'll show you guys how to do it step by step in the following examples. Okay, so this is our first example. I'll write f prime of x equals, okay. So what we do, because these are separate terms that are added together, we can do these separately. What that means is we'll take a derivative of the first term, second term, and the third term, and then add them all together. So following the rule, this is 3 as our n. We move it forward and then subtract 1 from the existing to get 2. Same thing here, we move the 2 out front and this becomes 1. And like we said, for any constant, the derivative is 0. Okay, so to take the derivative of this, we follow the rule. Bring the 3 out front from the top, the existing one, 3x, and we subtract 1 to get 2. Then we can add it, the second term, the derivative second term. Because there is a 3 in front, we actually have to do 2 times the 3 that's already there, and then x, and this becomes 1 from 2 because we subtract 1, right? And then we just add 0 because this derivative is for the 1. Okay, so if you wanted to rewrite this, the answer would just be f prime of x, which is the derivative, is 3x squared plus 6x. And that's really all there is to it. Very straightforward, and yeah, that's it for this one. Just move on to the next one. Okay, so the exponent being on the bottom might scare you a little bit, but really it's the same thing. But the first thing we need to do is rewrite this function to x, my mouse, x to the 12. Okay, that looks very ugly. Okay, x to the 12. You get the idea, even though it looks ugly. Okay, now let's take the derivative of this. We do the exact same thing. Move the 12 up front, and then subtract 1 to get 11 as our new exponent. So all you do is just 12x to the 11. So you take the existing one, move it up front, and then you subtract for your new exponent, like this. And this is all there is to this problem. Okay, last problem. In order to apply the power rule, we have to get it in the form of the exponent, like we've been doing. In this case, I would change this to x to the 3 over 7, right? Because of the 7th root, and then the 3 that's there. Now, you do the exact same thing even though it's a fraction. Move it up front and do it in a different color. You can see. Move it up front again and then subtract 1. So you can imagine 37. To subtract 1, you do 7 over 7, right? 7 over 7. And then you get minus 4 over 7. And this is your new exponent. The existing one goes up front. So then we get y prime is equal to the 3/7. That's already there. Then we get x. And then we use our newfound minus 1 exponent, which is minus 4 over 7. And this is your answer. You can move the x to the denominator again, but it doesn't really matter because the answer will be this. It's the same. Yep, that's all there is to power roll. It's very straightforward, but very powerful.